It may sound like an impossible task when it comes to starting your own business. A lot of people might think that starting a business may not be for them. And they could say, if everybody starts a business, then who will be the customer? Or they might have come across a statistics that says that 9 out of 10 businesses usually fail within the first year. And they will begin to say, business is not for me. One thing that I have learned since 2017 that I started building out my own business after listening to a lot of inspiring entrepreneurs and business owners, home and abroad, is that building a business is a step-by-step process. My name is Namdi, and today I am going to be showing you the 5 steps that it takes to build your business from the scratch, and also how you can find your first customer to one and be willing to buy your product. Sounds good? Let's dive into it. Number 1 is conceptualize your idea. I tell you a story. Cham Cham is a 20-year-old girl who graduated top of her class, but she was not keen on continuing in that line. Even though she graduated as a nurse, but she wanted to build her own business. And at the core of the reason why she wanted to build her own business was because she wanted a lot of more freedom, she wanted a lot of more independence to be able to contribute to her community in the way she feels her day job would not be able to do. What must she do? In creating your business from scratch, ideation is very important. And if you are creating your ideas, you should have a top 10 interest in areas that you are passionate about. And when you come through those areas that you are passionate about, you strike out one by one. Each point you scratch out must be less of interest to you to the preceding one. So you keep stretching them out one by one until you get to one very interesting area that you feel goes along with your values and your passions. This is the one that you can go on for longer. And once that is done, then boom, your chosen area of interest is now available for you to start your business. Number 2 is you create a minimal viable product. Creating a minimal viable product means that you are in the stage of creating something so simple that it helps you with your first lead generation. The idea of a minimal viable product is not to create a product that is very perfect, but a product that gives you an idea of what people in the market might be interested in. And it is important you note that it's just to help you with your lead generation. And when it comes to your minimal viable product, no matter how incredible you think it is, it's good to start small. And the first thing you can do with your minimal viable product is to be able to give it for free for people to check.
World, please understand that success is happiness, not net dollars in.
Do not charge your minimal viable product from day one, because it's important for you to get feedback directly from people so you know if you are going to improving on that product or not. And one thing you can do to offer some form of free value to people is to organize something like a free webinar. You can organize a DIY, do it yourself approach to solving a particular blank problem. Do it 3 exercises that can help you to relieve your pain. You get the idea. The third thing that you can do is you conduct a market research. Market analysis to your product is very important. It is one thing to create a product, and it is another thing for people to want to buy it. And your product market fit analysis is what determines if what you have provided is what people will be interested in. And at this point, what you will need to do is to get to understand what people are interested in, to do a little bit of a survey to determine if people will be interested in your product. One tool that you can do is a survey or an interview. In our first product, we were interviewing people everywhere, asking them if they had back pain. Between a physician or a physiotherapist, who are they likely going to choose first? And most interestingly, the results surprised us. just like the way it's going to surprise you when you see it. The fourth thing is a business plan. Creating a business plan is very important. It may sound cliche, but the problem with business plan is a lot of people who write business plan just write it for the sake of writing it without using it. A business plan is a roadmap to your business, and it gives you a guide on how you can build your business for long. And part of the major components of a business plan is your business idea, your target audience, your competitive advantage, your financial projections, and your operational plans and costs. So business plan, by and large, is an important document and a must-have for you if you are to build your product. Now, the business plan also helps you when you are looking for a loan or you are looking for investment, because ultimately that will be the first document that investors will be interested in when they want to invest or want to give you a loan. The fifth step is have a sound social media presence. Apart from posting pictures of you and your friends hanging out, or a picture of your favorite pets, cat or dog, what else do you use your social media for? We are in a digital age, and at this point, the first place people go to in search of a solution is a media, and it is the digital tool that we all have in our hands every day. So if once they are looking for a solution to their problem, your product is the first to come up handy, then it's easy for you to find your first customer. So social media, it can never be overemphasized, and that will be your ultimate leverage in getting your first product, your first service out for people who need your solution, and creating a website that will showcase all the products, giving a portfolio of your service and how people can ultimately reach you. It's a go for if you must build your product in today's day and age. Here we go. These are the 5 steps if you are to build your business from scratch. Number 1, conceptualize your idea. At this stage, you now come up with your chosen area where you can build your unique value proposition. Number 2 is to create a minimal viable product. Creating a minimal viable product, here you are not aiming for perfection. You are aiming for a stage where you can generate interest and lead. Number 3 is you conduct a market research. Conducting a market research is a stage where you also create a product market fit, so that you know if people within your environment actually need your product. The 4th thing is you create a usable business plan that will give you the roadmap and your strategies on how to expand and scale your business for the future. And the 5th one is you have a strong social media presence. Online presence has shown to be the best strategy to get the first customer for your product in today's day and age. Additionally, you have to register your business. Registering your business as a business name or as a limited liability company gives you some extra legal backing onto people identifying you as a real business rather than a business who just posing out there with his or her product. One thing that I would like to recommend for you if you must start a business that I have done that has really helped me in the past is...
I'm going to give you a tremendous piece of advice that too many people that are ideological and don't actually play in the game push against, but I believe in it the most.
Whatever it is that you want to get known for, whatever it is you want to start making money with, show it to me publicly for free.
People decide often that they want to start a company before they even decide what they want to do. And that just feels really backwards to me. And
remember, starting a business is a continuous process, and you have to keep learning and improving and adapting to the process and challenge. And you should always identify important areas and points that you can pivot to building another interesting service or product that your customers will be interested. If you are interested in building a business, I want to recommend $100 million offer, a book by Alex Hormozi. This will give you a blueprint on how you can craft your $100 million offer so that strangers will be looking for your product and will want to buy. Here we go. If you like this video and you'll be interested in the core principles and foundation on how you can build your business, you can check this video here. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now stop watching and go and start building something. Thank you for your time.